What is going on YouTube? This is Acid Root. So I'm going to review the second and final full-length studio album by UTP, at least final up to this particular stage. Basically, this product is called Back Like We Left Something, and it came out in the summer of 2007. This particular product came out in the summer of 2007, pictures like that. So within the ordeals, now basically, yeah, Wikipedia says this is the second and supposed final full-length album by UTP, but they have some other type ones apart from just these two. There was one, The Beginning of the End from 2004, which I reviewed back in like the winter and spring of 2025. That review's surfaced by now. And then there's this particular one, which came out without much of Juvenile's help. Now basically, viciously enough, Juvenile is on here at least 4 times, which is some excellent type ordeals because he didn't have to be on this product considering that he had left UTP, but some good type pitches that he put in the extra mile and helped out with this product as far as these fairs going to happen. Some bona fide type stuff, but yeah, he's not on every song on here. There's 18 songs this project. Juvenile's on at least 4 of these, which is some excellent type ordeals. Now, the only unfortunate thing about this product is just the fact that it didn't really have a single, but there are a few songs that stand out. There's some interesting type appeals about this product. It's actually pretty bona fide within the pitch of the consistency. It's a very uncommon type product. Some of these type fairs just looking after within the fray as far as talking about the commonplace about it. It has some notable type things on here, like there is a Polo the Don beat that's on here when he was in his popular reign back in 2007 with songs like Throw Some D's with Rich Boy, songs like Throw Some D's with Rich Boy, and then London Bridge with Fergie, some of those type pitches. Devin the Dude is on here. Trade the Truth is on here. Surprisingly, Lil Wayne in 2007 is on here, pitched like that, which is kind of uncommon within those pitches considering the fray of how popular he was getting to within those pitches that he was working on the Card 3 around this time. So some excellent type fairs. There's a Mike Dean beat on here who's pretty good. Kanye West producer, at least formerly he was. So some excellent aspects to this. Snagged a number of things for like the bona fide type nest. It's more bolstered type popularity within the relative type appeal compared to how they were in 2004. Now, the thing about the 2004 album is it had 2 singles, What's Up and then Nolia Clap, which Nolia Clap was like a top 40 single, and Juvenile was cresting just pretty high off of Slow Motion and some of those type songs and In My Life pitches like that, but some good type ordeals. Now, the unfortunate fair about it, Juvenile kind of sagged out of the spotlight, which is pretty unfortunate within those pitches as far as saying Reality Check did pretty solidly enough, but he kind of took a decent gap between like the spring of 2006 to way out in the fall of 2009 with this Cocky and Confident album. I didn't realize what this album, I definitely should have fucked with this album back in 2007, late 2000s, early 2010s, pitches like that, some of those type ordeals, but I just didn't know about it as full bound, nor did I realize that Juvenile actually did some extra type stuff in 2007, pitches like that, because this is really the only true stuff that Juvenile was kind of on in terms of like his usual kind of commonplace, apart from that basic kind of 3-year gap that he took getting towards way out in 2009, pitches like that. So it's kind of the fair, but this album has some good, excellent product. I do feel like the most popular song off this album, Who's Your Daddy, is a pretty bona fide type song on here. It's a real vicious type one, just within the aspect of like the quality that kind of gets towards, has some relative kind of radio bounce. I'm not sure the particular song that it samples, but Eminem also sampled this song as well, and like the Marshall Mathers LP too, so some good type pitches within those ordeals as far as saying that has a nice 80s or 70s something within those patches. Don't remember which decade, but particularly good soul flip pitches like that. This is a pretty commercial album. It's actually pretty noteworthy in certain senses. It has more commercial kind of bannerness and stardom than like Beginning of the End did from 2004, which was more neighborhood bound. This has some of that neighborhood rolling pitches like that, some stuff ordeals, but has a couple commercial bops on here, a few grabs that trying to bring back the magic of Nolia Clap, some of those type of pitches. And with an aspect, unfortunately, Kango Slim, who did the hook for like What's Up, isn't on here, but it has most of the product, just like the viciousness that kind of happens. So it's just the aspect. Playing good commercial type jams, pitches like that for like the ordeal. We'll get to like the product, just how the fair about some of these kind of particularly happen. But this is some pretty solid neighborhood crawls, pitches like that, some of these type aspects, just with the aspect of like, if I probably would have went with the single for this particular product, it probably would have been either Damn Nigga Damn and like a more kind of aspect to like radio type single pitches like that, and I probably would have also said Who's Your Daddy would have been a pretty excellent type pitch, and probably there's at least one other type one, Rap Dream and Gangbang would have been some nice ones as well within those pitches. It's kind of, I mean, this does have some commercial vibe, but yeah. So just getting towards it, pitches like that. The most popular song according to Spotify, which has over 80,000 plays on Spotify, is Who's Your Daddy. It's like a nice lounge and woozy kind of smoke of you to get within these aspects here. Just toast with the divas and pitches like that. It's kind of soft, nice steamy type night where the sauce factor is turned up real high, pitch like that. Just have a treat or two for Bay, pitches like that within those ordeals. Just some late shift kind of fair, just jacuzzi type music, good pitches like that as far as those ordeals can happen. If you don't have a jacuzzi, If you don't have a jacuzzi, obviously just hotel type fits, pitches like that, some stuff ordeals. But just to miss the fair as far as just getting towards a particular product, just good, nice choice for some summer steam. I think within the fair, I'm surprised that there weren't too many rap songs that sampled this particular song. The way Eminem did it, you would have thought that that would have kind of happened a lot beforehand. But it's pretty particular. It's pretty dope that UTP also sampled this song as well within those pitches. I'll go ahead and look that up. I think it's time of the season, pitches like that, but excellent type ordeals within those pitches. But yeah, just evening fit as far as those fairs going to happen. Mr. Nolia clap back again is nice as well. It's like a nice new flip, a Nolia clap, I'd say here. Just later shift in the day as far as those fairs going to happen. Actually, I would look at the original Nolia clap. It's definitely good for like some evening shift, kind of just getting towards the turn up with the night shift type fashion, a little bit more 2000s bound. This particular one just feels a little bit more corner store bound, just some dust scene, I'd say, just a little bit more scratchy. Missed the ordeal, just picking up like a standard, Colt 45 or something like that within those pitches, just getting like a couple core nuts, some of those type aspects within the tone, just standard, drugstore run pitches like that within those ordeals. It's kind of more neighborhood bound, just typical of like UTP pitches like that, just kind of more. It kind of brings like some club type bounce with like a vehicle strut and things like that. Just amidst like some neighborhood bops, some of those type pitches. Sticky Icky is nice on here. That says Devin the Dude on here. Good pitches like that. It's like a good stomp around to get and stony kind of socialize, I'd say. It's kind of some residential surf as far as those pairs can happen. By residential surf, I mean the aspect of just visiting more than one house, going kind of in between, just checking through with some houses, just with pals bound, divas bound pitches like that. Just looking to grab like it's a good song to grab like Chinese and some egg rolls as far as those pitch camps. Excellent type pitches within some that bears. Just kind of aspect, just more. It's kind of a low key type song, but it's actually, it feels less different, like the concept like a stoner type one. It just doesn't feel as woozy within the full bound typeness. It kind of feels like the bravado, just like a socializer kind of like. It feels a little bit more loud pack within like the ordeal, like some dap with pals, this kind of pitch. It just like some ruckus and things like that. I'd say within the ordeal as far as those pitches can happen. Another decent choice for like a single on here would probably be Damn Nigga Damn. I'd say within these pitches, this is a song that Juvenile is on. Good pitches like that. It's like a solid club hop and banger to get. It's like a stock helping of like a new kind of Nolia clap. I'd say within these pitches, just some local hop about it. It's some of those typical type thunders that Juvenile would kind of get. This particular song, Damn Nigga Damn, kind of has the aspect to kind of like a different type version of Get You Hustle On by Juvenile from Reality Check as far as those pairs having that same sort of thunder and relative approach towards it. It's a good local hop as far as those pairs happen. So just kind of missed the buzz of some of those type products. It's probably like one of the closer things to like the aspect of something that could kind of be like a good strip club kind of night venue type bang as far as those pitches can happen. Just kind of missed the ordeal like the standard flip mode scene, kind of socialized as far as those pairs can happen. Just good type pitch within the same variety. Now, once again, because this album is not designated to any sort of promotion within pitches like that, it's just kind of where it's just more pick and choose with figuring out the ones that kind of have some of those type of arrangements for like the variety for folks who do recognize a little bit of UTP, and especially apart from Juvenile pitch like that, it's a good relative kind of one to kind of have for like the aspect kind of within it within those pitches. Now, so within the appeal, pretty solid within those aspects, just the tone as far as saying, but for the most part, it's not so much that this album doesn't have like the radio appeal with it. It's just kind of the pitch that it just did not really have like the complex kind of promotion, and just felt more of like a wayside type album within the pitch behind, which is unfortunate. But this kind of aspect does have some gems on here, good pitch like that. Another pretty solid choice for that particular fair would be Do What You Wanna, which has a secret kind of Lil Wayne type verse from like the summer of 2007 when he was working on the Card 3. So some good type pitches, like a good neighborhood bounce to kind of get. Corner store kind of vibes, pitches like that, pick up like a paper, some of those standard routine type errands, just grab some corn nuts, just kind of a sunny taupe type song within the pitch. So this crest of like 2 o'clock, 1 o'clock in the afternoon, just a hot kind of sunshine type day, pitches like that, the sunlick, some of those type bears, just from that. Just missed the aspect of like some behind buildings kind of smoking, grabbing like some good Arby's and fairs like that, or some barbecue, some of those type tones within the pitch as far as those fairs going to go. Goodies and snacks abound, pitches like that. Gangbang is another nice one on here. This is another one that has Juvenile on here. Good pitches like that. It's like a dope floaty and zone out kind of pitch. Some of those type fares about it. It's a homebound type one. Good homebound type one for the relative type sense. It's a clean fit of a song, I'd have to say here. Just get some plain chores done. Pitches like that. Just kind of a crunk primer as far as those pitches kind of goes. It's just kind of missed the aspect. This kind of feels like a conduit type song. I missed the pitch, and not so much at point A or point B, but kind of missed the pitch of just kind of miss like the transit, just getting towards like the next product, some of these type ones. But it's actually a pretty glowy type beat on here. It's one of the more spiffy type ones on the album as far as these pitch count, but it's a good aspect to kind of get towards the aspect like some good ferocity, more songs like Damn Nigga Damn and Straight to the Money, some of these type ones, pitches like that. Uptown is like a nice one on here as well. It's like a nice creep run to get in like a 3-6 Mafia kind of style snack run and late grind. I'd say within these aspects, it's kind of some stone passage. It's kind of the tone as far as just getting towards some of these type ones. It's kind of within the pitch as far as like this particular fair, just some of those late shift type ones within the aspect. Just hitting up Taco Bell real late. Some of those type pitches are just the fair just behind some after hours type product, just getting some standard grind done within some of those type products. Kind of a makeshift type song, but just more in a hustler's makeshift type format. To miss like late shift type fare, probably past 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock p.m. The pitches like that. Straight to the money. It's a nice one on here as well. It's like a sparkly kind of slow creep to get. Just a pseudo kind of chopped and screwed kind of commute. I'd say about this one. Very similar to folks like Paul Wall, Slim Thug, Bun B, Trey the Truth, folks like that within these pitches. Just kind of a hotbox type tune. Pitches like that. Just good for some wilding out with your pals as far as those pairs can happen. So just kind of miss the fair. Just getting frenetic. Some of those type pitches. Plenty of those type songs that Pimp C, Lil Wayne kind of did 2007. Just good pitches like that. Have hella torchings going within some of those type fairs. Just miss the aspect having some good snacks type fair misses as well to kind of make things even more popped off. Appreciating the times. This is definitely one of those type products where McDonald's would be hella nice. Just probably eat like a whole. Probably eat out like half the store of McDonald's as far as what's supposed to happen within the pitch of some of these type ones that kind of have the banginess on here. Good type product within it. Give It Up with Trey the Truth is a nice one as well. It's like a typical kind of late day grit and focus to kind of have within these aspects. Just good song to like pick up some zigzags and like a croissant, some of those type aspects within it. It's kind of amidst some late grinds as far as these pitches kind of happen. But just like some grind and grit, just with an aspect. Just like some grind and grit, probably past the hours of like 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock p.m. Good pitches like that. So just kind of standard kind of hustlers, makeshift kind of steadfastness, good fares like that. Hustle Hard's another one of these type ones on here. Is like a quality day shift kind of sunshine to get within the tones. Just kind of some Muzak mode and like a more hustle makeshift type format. Just kind of miss the fare, just like it's more within the grind. I mean, more or less, it has like the blue collar type fare, but it just does it more in an urban type sense within pitch. Just the good traditional type product, this aspect of good traditional type product, just 2000s kind of hustle makeshift. I'd say just some task fare to kind of get done here. Grab like some barbecue along the way, pitches like that. Just visit like a barbecue, kind of drive through some of those type pitches. Also, good type fare, pick up like utilities, pitch like that. Just miss the standard fare, just getting some things done within the pitch, like the extra type product about it. So some of these type ones there are some ones on here to kind of get these products to just kind of the get along within these pitches, just having being handy in pitches like that. Miss the product, just like the extracurricular typeness of just getting towards the good pitches like that. I don't know if I talk about Rap Dream, but this is a nice one. This is a song that Shawty Low did on Easily I Approach from like his 2008 album. I didn't realize, once again, this is some pretty good type fare that this UTP album had some ones that folks kind of sampled later within these pitches. Kind of a trendy type album within these pitches that just kind of has some commonplace about it. This has a very similar beat to Easily I Approach from Shawty Low's Units in the City from 2008. Rap Dream is like a basic swaggy kind of club. Rap Dream is like a basic swaggy kind of club ambience to get a neighborhood kind of street post up, I'd say, within the products of it. Just some street lights kind of fares like that, just kind of sitting on the curb, some type pitches with like, you know, a couple bags of Doritos pitches like that. Just some dap from Pals, good fares like that. Just good song to have like some outdoor kind of tacos pitches like that. Just kind of miss the fare, just like smoke type product, and just appreciating like the glare kind of dust run, appreciating like the glare kind of dusk weather and pitches like that. Just kind of some good kind of local moves, pitches like that. I don't know if I talk about Let Me Roll on You, but this is a nice one as well. It's like a good shindig primer to get. It's a hood hop kind of J-Quan like red cups and tortilla chips, just around pitches like that. Some of the standard type fares, just like a house party type mingle. It's good for like, yeah, red cups and tortillas kind of night pitches like that within those ordeals. This initial kind of kickoff noise, standard fares like that as far as those pitches can happen. Another nice underappreciated and quality one on here is First Piece with Rich Boy, who's not really on the song He's really not on the song too much on here, and then Juvenile, who's on this song as well, so it's good type pitches like that. But this is produced by Polo the Don, kind of choir beat from him. Not the ferocious kind of thunder of like Throw Some D's, some of those type ones, or Boy Look Here, but with an aspect, just a good nice one, just kind of good aspect of an in-between type one, good fares about it. But First Piece, like a good rainy kind of polished bay, kind of makeshift grab to get, just kind of on like a K to run for a diva pitch like that. Some of those standard type fares, picking up like some of the tasks and just the aspect behind it. Picking up a diva like some lip gloss and eyeliner as far as this pitch can have them good fares like that, just with the aspect. Songs like some weekday kind of dope blase, I'd say, here within the pitch. It's good to have like Doritos nearby, just kind of with an extra type fare of it. Just pitches like that, just kind of a GG type song. Knowing about the GG meme pitches like that, so on and so forth. So this is kind of the pitch as far as saying, when I say dope blase, it's kind of the aspect where it has like the blah type factor, like the usual weekday kind of dredge of like a Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, but it has a spice about it where it's just kind of the aspect that you really shouldn't be complaining as much, realizing that the diva realizing that the diva balance a hottie toddy within those pitches. So this kind of aspect as far as those pitch kind of happens. This kind of aspect. It's kind of blasé, but it's not the blasé enough to say that it's a good kind of blasé as far as those pitch kind of happens. So just good aspects to have like the Doritos and extra type fair smokage type product around pitches like that. Just kind of make the commerce of it. But yeah, just the aspect, the standard. It's just the aspect of like a standard kind of routine kind of makeshift type pitches like that. Just it's probably one of the more commercial ones on here in terms of like when I say rainy makeshift is kind of the ordeal, something that's kind of one of those type ones like Queen and bands like that kind of do standard rock type songs pitches like that. Some of those type folks. Queen, Kelly Clarkson, Avril Lavigne, folks like that with those pitches, Rihanna, but it's just kind of a good type pitch for that as far as those pairs going to go. I don't know if I talk about Dope Money, but this is a nice one as well. Dope Money is like a basic late 2000s kind of neighborhood passage to get here, just a later shift, kind of usual day, blasé, and meld to like Dope Money is like a later shift, kind of usual day, blasé, and kind of a meld to some spices as far as those pairs going to have. So just miss the pitch. Kind of like the product I like and embrace to kind of get once it is 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock p.m. Just getting towards the product I like some of those type ones. This song goes pretty well with like songs like Rap Dream and Let Me Roll On You. Some of those type pitches. Let Me Roll On You would be more of a homebound type one. Rap Dream would be more of like a streetbound type one. But it's just good pitch as far as those pairs going to happen. Just to miss like. Yeah, so Dope Money is just a typical kind of strut pitch like that. It's getting towards the spice of it. It's another Get a Monster is nice as well. It's like a red hot kind of evening frolic and just woke up kind of amidst some creep around, I'd say here. Just good for some chirpings as far as those pairs can go. So by chirping, let's figure out where the homies at. By some chirping, some pitches like that, figure out where the homies are at. Good fairs to kind of get things productive within the pitch, like some good red cup kind of noise and some of the aspect. Just figure out how it's about to go down. Good pitches like that. I think I'll talk about virtually all of these for the most part. I think maybe one more I think a couple more I haven't talked about would be $20, and there's another one. The $20 is like a glare kind of house party kicking off, kind of thawing out, and kind of getting crunk, I'd say, within some type aspects here. Getting crunk, just the aspect of getting the initial beers in your system. Some of those type fairs is kind of some sim chat type fair with divas nearby, just a standard product like how things are kind of getting going. Chatting with pals also, just the product, just the initial type noise, just warming up, just some pickups also as far as what's supposed to happen. So dismiss like some errand runs if you're nearby, dismiss like some sort of occasion going towards the product, just picking up like a good pack of zigzags, some extra type products that make the house party even more, or some more type products that make the house party even more ideal within those pitches, even if it is picking up a DVD or something like that. Some stuff extra type fairs, but just from the pitch of that, local bound type noise, good typical kind of percolate and commotion as far as what's supposed to happen. I think another song I haven't talked about on here is Live It Up, Came Too Far. It's like a throwback to like mid-2000s kind of ATL and Jeezy style kind of hustle shifts, I'd say here. It's kind of some dredgy commerce as far as what's supposed to happen. So this kind of feels like the stuff that T.I. and Jeezy would kind of do 2006, 2008, some of the stuff fairs. T.I. in like the Paper Trail kind of days, Jeezy in like the Cold Summer, a little bit of inspiration in their pitches like that. Songs like The Realist with some of those marching band type songs like The Rose with some of those marching band type backing instruments pitched like that, just so standard products with some of those type ones that miss like some standard kind of 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock p.m. kind of commerce pitched like that. Good, nice one. So I think that takes care of the fair as far as these fairs going to go. I actually don't know if I talked about Loaded Up. This is another nice one that has Juvenile on here. It's good pitches like that. Loaded Up's like a jazzy kind of hole in the wall kind of venue hop to get. Solid show out type music. Loaded Up's like some solid show out type music pitches like that. Just a hollow tune to kind of get things going pitches like that. Just get the commotion started, pitches like that, just standard ice breaks some of those type fairs. Good song to get some wings is also within the nearby, so it kind of sips slow as far as this pitch kind of goes. So just kind of the commotion, it's kind of product to like some lazy kind of night shift gauze and sludge as far as those pitches can happen. So just excellent within the pitch, probably strip club type place, so just place where you could pick up like a good amount of buffalo wings pitch like that, some support deals, just sip like a golden kind of beer pitch like that within some support deals. Just the product like that particular scene. It's the product, that particular bite about a good pitch just like that. So that's the fair about this as far as this fair is going to happen. 10 out of 10 album pitches like that. The social score I'd probably give like a 9.5 out of 10. That's not the pitch that doesn't have the quality on here, because it definitely does, but it's this kind of pitch as far as saying Juvenile backs up this album 4 times with the unfortunate aspect. It does have some commercial grabs on here, like I do feel like Who's Your Daddy, and particularly Damn Nigga Damn, or some, I feel like some tunes like Who's Your Daddy, Damn Nigga Damn, a little bit of Do What You Wanna, some of these type ones, and probably like Straight to the Money is like a good hotbox type song, some of these type pitches. Rap Dream has some good swaggy type Ferris pitches like that, and First Piece is a pretty good lady song for like a good commerce type one. rainy makeshift type one was kind of the pitch. It just, there's not really much of anything that has like the breakthrough in terms of something that could have even relatively been charted. I mean, the quality is definitely on here. Has some good grabs for like, you know, commonplace and word of mouth type fair pitches like that. But in terms of something that might have caught airplay, it just doesn't seem as much within the full bound type nest. This feels more of like an underground type album. I mean, it has the breakthrough of these moments that could be good, but it's just unfortunate that the choice for it were not really selected within pitch. Kind of, this would have been a real excellent look for Juvenile around this time to have like a bona fide type hit that could have been like a mild kind of bop across like the summer of 2007. This makes me question if there was any sort of promotion within the product to just something that could have possibly been chosen, but it doesn't seem as full bound likely. It's not to say it feels like a waste, but it's just kind of aspect that it just feels like it just kind of feels like they got screwed over within the pitch of just not having like that particular bop that could have gotten some airplay pitches like that. But I probably would have went with Who's Your Daddy. That would have been a real excellent type one. Rap Dream would have been a pretty good choice as well. Probably like Damn Nigga Damn within those pitches, some of those type ones within pitches like that. But that's just kind of the ordeal. So 9.5 social. You get plenty of these neighborhood type ones, pitches like that. Some gas station runs, picking up some Taco Bell, some pitches like that. Good amount of hustle shift type ones, some ones that miss like the hustle makeshift and like a rainy kind of weekday type passage, some of these type ordeals that has productive type fare, some snack run type songs in here and like some night shift type fares, some later shift kind of creep arounds pitches like that, some commerce kind of hotbox tunes pitches like that. So it has these someone pick up like some snacks like corn nuts and egg rolls as far as these pitch camps. It has a good help in like the so it has like a good help into like the product of like the good dust type fare and just to miss like the aspect of later shift hours pitches like that. Similar to like the 2004 album, but just a little bit more scratchy and urban as far as this person can happen. Just more miss like dusk and corn store runs pitches like that. So just kind of with the ordeal. It does have Juvenile on here, good pitches like that. Helps with the commercial bound typeness. Lil Wayne's on here, Trey the Truth, Rich Voice on these type folks, good pitches. Devin the Deuce, so good excellent aspects but like that. But in terms of the future, like UTP has not dropped an album since around this particular time. They do have a series more albums pitches like that, some good type products. Apparently Young Buck of G Unit was also with these folks for a little while within pitches like that. Juvenile, at least I want to say, did one previous album with these folks. Now it's kind of within the fair. It says that there were only 2 albums. I reviewed both the 2 albums that are within the standard fare, but they do have like an EP that came out after this in 2004, the Nolia Clap EP, and then they have like at least probably 1 or 2 other type products that came out in the early 2000s. But pitches like that, this is the latest type 1 bonafide type product, very secret and austere. Very secret and esoteric pitches like that, definitely worth looking into. It's a little bit rough around the edges within like the product, the commercial type feel, but it does have some ones on here. Definitely there's some gems like Who's Your Daddy, Damn Nigga Damn, some of these type ones within pitches like that. It's kind of an underrated gem, I'd definitely say.